If that doesn't work, Dee, I've got this, which I would recommend.
Hello.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Oh, yeah, good. How are you?
All good.
Very good.
Before we go further, can I remind you all, please, to like and subscribe. Oh, bollocks.
Subscribe.
And subscribe to us on YouTube. Look, I'm dyslexic. You have to go with me.
Okay, so like and follow us on Facebook.
And please follow us on Twitter because we're birdies and you can tweet to your heart's content.
Oh, that's really silly. Yes, last but not least, don't forget there's Instagram. So you have to press things, pull things, push things, add things, colour things in, go to Instagram.
I think you're crafting, darling. I think you're doing crafting. I don't know.
Sounds like it. Sounds like crochet.
There's so many things to do. So many things.
Instagram. My new song.
Yeah. So listen, you guys, I know you've all been watching Hollywood. I'm sorry, what to watch Wednesday. I've preempted this, but tell me about it.
Oh, well,
it's amazing.
It's extraordinary. It's set in 1939, and it's about Hollywood in that time. But it's called What If. So it's what if, you know, we knew Rock Hudson was gay then, and he had a boyfriend, and he goes to the I can't, now I've got Harriet's problem. Oscar's holding his boyfriend's hand, which of course never happened. So there are a lot of what ifs. It's fascinating. All the characters are real. All the characters are real. But it's what if it was now and we could have been the people we are now. I mean, there's one part, Queen Latifah plays the lady that played the maid in Gone with the Wind, called Hattie McDaniel. Now, she was up for an Oscar, but she was made to sit at the very back of the room in the Oscars.
Yeah.
She wasn't allowed to walk down the aisle or sit anywhere near anybody, but she won. So it was extraordinary, and there was an after party, but she did go and call in the door, but she was not allowed anywhere. I mean, it was what if it was now, and it's an extraordinary story. Outrageous, outrageous.
Visually, visually, it's extraordinary. Even the opening credits are so moving and beautiful. The detail of all the sets and the costumes, and it's sublime, and it's funny as hell.
Well, I'm so excited. But Dee has got something. I mean, you tell us, Dee, you've got something magical from that era.
I have actually, because my mother was a big Hollywood fan, massive, and all of her famous creations actually were based on Hollywood movie stars and Hollywood. The structure of all her wonderful sort of programs was actually like a Hollywood movie, mini Hollywood movie. And I have inherited, which is really exciting, and it's a bit rough because I'm having it renovated, one of the original posters from Gone with the Wind with Clark Gable and Vivien Leigh. I'm going to show you. I hope you can see this, guys. Can you see that?
Oh yes, it's beautiful.
And it's beautiful. It's like it's a bit rough around the edges because it's so old, but it is amazing. And can you indulge me, darlings, for 1 second? Could I just do my very, very quickly my impersonation of Vivien Leigh?
Oh dear,
Scarlett O'Hara.
Go on.
Well, tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow I'll think of ways of getting you back.
Okay. Hashtag Oscar.
That is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Can I also say, bizarrely, because we're talking about Hollywood, as you know, I grew up there because my mother was a writer, and I grew up playing on the back lots. And one day, my sister and I were playing at Auntie Jean's pool, and we'd been at the pool swimming, and we got out, and Auntie Jean was drying my hair, and this guy walked into the room, and she said, "Oh, girls, this is my husband, Howard." We went, "Oh, hello." I was about 8 or something. That was Jean Peters, and Howard was Howard Hughes.
Wow.
Insane.
Do you remember it at all?
Yes, I remember all of it. And we were, we were at Jack Lemon's for a barbecue on a Sunday.
Oh,
I cannot tell.
My favourite man in the world.
Mummy was writing, and we were, Matilda, my sister and I, were playing on the back lots. And I think is it MGM? Or is it, there's one of them, that whoever they did Hello Dolly, it was so expensive to do that main street. They never took, it was Fox, 20th Century Fox. They never took the scene down. And so Matilda and I were playing in Harmonia Gardens while Mum was writing.
I had when I was doing the Sleeping Prince with Omar Sharif, Rex Harrison was going to take over from him. So I went to see Rex in Aren't We All in LA, and it was the opening night of Aren't We All. And I was sitting next to, in the theatre watching the show, I was sitting next to Elizabeth Montgomery, who, as you know, is Samantha in Bewitched. Yeah. And all I did was I held her hand and I said, I love you. And she said, everybody says that. And then the after party, which was completely different to an after party that I've ever been to in this country, it was around a table. And so there was myself and obviously Rex Harrison and his wife, Jack Lemmon and his wife, Walter Matthau and his wife, Billy Wilder and his wife, and me.
Perfect.
Wow. You cannot top that, can you?
Name droppers. I've had lunch with Harrison Ford.
Oh, okay, you win.
There you go. I didn't sleep with him, but I had lunch with him. I had a lot of pasta with him. So,
that's a
whoa.
Pasta with Harrison Ford.
Amazing.
We have to go through this.
Well, can I just say one more thing?
Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry, darlings, but I have actually had lunch with Bob Mitchum and his wife, Dorothy, who he was with forever. And this was in the 70s. And they told us, my parents and me, of how when they got married, they were very poor, and how they got married in a house and they could smell the smell of greens being cooked next door. That's how poor they were. But isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
They told us that themselves. That was Robert Mitchum, who was a mega star.
Yeah, but now
I want to tell you that.
I want to introduce a mega star.
Oh, really?
Yes. Today we have with us, thank God, she's come to help with our special needs, #goatee. And I'm going to introduce La Voix.
Whoa!
There she is.
Hello!
Wow, you look fabulous.
Beautiful.
You look gorgeous.
Oh, I feel like I've been zoomed into the celeb Twilight home. Look at this.
Welcome to the Twilight home.
You've got a lot of problems here to sort out, particularly Dee.
You're telling me?
She's got hair sprouting out of every part of her body.
Who has?
Me.
Oh, that's why she can't wear a mask, because it velcros to her face.
That absolutely sticks. But actually, when it sticks, I can pull it out, and then some of the hairs come out, but not all.
Dee, have you got a belt round your head?
Well, actually, darling, I have to tell you that I do make hats, and Harriet told me the other day that one of them I was wearing actually looks like a dishcloth. So I decided I would make one out of a dishcloth, and that's what I've done.
Oh, it's wonderful. Look at that. Well, keep practicing, Dee. I think that's the best advice.
Thank you, darling. It is.
You're nearly there.
La Voix, darling. Have you got tips for everybody?
I have got tips with everybody, because can I just say, I'm a huge fan of the show. I've been watching every episode, and I said to my friends, I must be part of Wondergirdle, or whatever it's called, and and I am just thrilled to be with you this afternoon. So I've got tips. Let's start with Dee, because we've already mentioned about her facial hair problem.
Good.
Now, Dee, it's not coming across on Zoom, so I think it can't be as bad as these horrible women are making out for you. I feel like you're bullied.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. And also the lighting's very good, darling. The lighting is good.
Although one thing that does worry me, Dee, you appear to be in a kitchen, a different kitchen, every single episode.
Yes.
Yeah, she's got a very big house.
I think she's going on a daily walk and getting lost, and then going into other people's houses.
Do get lost. I do get lost.
A little bit too much wine on an evening there, Dee. Now, a genuine tip: if you suffer with downy hair and you're putting on your moisturiser and foundation, it goes against the grain for us girls, but think downward motion. You know, we're always told to go up, go up, go up. When you're putting your foundation on, if you go up with your foundation like this, you put it on the hairs and lift them up.
Oh.
Down.
That's a good
Down with
tip.
the motion. And then you don't lift the hairs up and coat them in it.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
very good.
you.
Sounds like a
Very
bit-
good
I'm
tip.
writing
Or
this
Dee,
down.
if that doesn't work, Dee, I've
Yes.
got this, which I would recommend. From the garden.
Oh, I love that.
You can get them online, they deliver quickly, Dee. I think that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Just watch the
Voix,
hoops, you don't want to catch
You're
the hoops.
amazing.
Darling,
Your
you're more than
insight.
welcome. You are more than
Well,
welcome.
what you don't know is that she had a little goatee the other day. I don't know how she got that off. I mean, seriously.
Did you do a
Secret.
George Michael tribute video? Because you could have done that, Dee.
I'm planning on that actually.
Yeah.
Because I hear that you sing as well.
I do sing, yes, I do sing. You obviously haven't realised I was on Britain's Got Talent when I made it down to the live semi-finals of that show. Yes, very good.
Well, you'll have to sing for us.
Yes.
Oh, of course I'll sing for you. Now, I need to give Debbie's come on my screen. Debbie, is some of your dogs lost in your hair, or have you had a rough morning?
Yes,
very
thank you.
large
Don't talk
today.
about my hair. Don't talk about my hair.
No, it's volume. We need volume. We need volume.
But I
No.
love,
Go on. Oh, yes.
you see,
What
I
is
use
that?
it all the time. She's made these beautiful
Careful.
lipsticks and lip liners, and honestly, you sent them to us, and we just absolutely love them. I cannot stop using it. Darling,
And
I mean, you've made
can
your
I
own
say-
makeup. Hang on.
Can I say why it's wonderful? Is that you can put this on and it stays on. You can eat, drink, and be merry, and you don't lose your lipstick.
To the point where you'll be worried later how to actually get it off. It's so long wearing.
Yeah.
I've had, you need something oily, but it is amazing. I'm so proud of it. I worked so hard on it, and it's a really flat, matte red lipstick. Now, you've got to be brave to wear it, but it's very classic. Think Audrey Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe, all those classic women.
Yeah.
It's that, and it's so, and do you know what? It's vegan, and it's cruelty-free. Yes, cruelty-free. No vegans were hurt during the making of that lipstick.
Your eyelashes, darling. Your eyelashes.
Well, do you wear false eyelashes? Are they your natural ones, Debbie?
These are my natural ones.
Do you like false eyelashes?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I
love
do.
When you're
I
in the
do,
dog's
well.
room, if you save the hair, you can make Chihuahua eyelashes. Did you know that?
No.
I'm sure.
I'm
sure.
Sherry's believing me. She's been
Yes, I know, it's
taken.
ridiculous.
Please,
Can you imagine?
No, you can't. You can make all sorts out of Chihuahua hair. You can make wigs. You can make wigs for intimate places. It's very big in Germany. Chihuahua
Yes, I can
merkins.
imagine.
Yes.
You could just go up to
That's
somebody
good.
and say, darling, would you like to touch my chihuahua? And you don't mean your dog.
Yes, a Chihuahua merkin is the way forward, but you've got to make sure, especially in Germany, you put it on straight, because if it's not straight, then it's an angular merkin, and that's a very different
Well,
thing.
do you know, Levoir, they do have Chihuahua muffs. Did you
Please
know that?
don't say that,
Well,
Sherrie.
I think you
They
showed
do.
me. I think you
I've got
showed
your
me
hand
yours
in
in
them.
Café de Paris once, Sherrie. I think when I
Oh.
was thinking back. Do you remember that night, Sherrie, when I was holding your hair back over
I
the
just
toilet? Do you
remembered
remember?
it.
Do you know, she's the first person ever to make her speechless.
Well, that's good. That's good. Now, Sherrie, you had a problem with one of your favourite lipsticks that was running low, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Now, this is no joke. This is a genuine tip. If you've got a lipstick like that's, there's quite a lot left of that, but say you've only got a little bit left like that.
Yeah.
This is called Surprise by Philip Schofield. Now, what you do is, who are Philip? Imagine that. Imagine coming out the closet after all those years and now being told to stay at home. I mean, it's ironic, isn't it?
Oh, how sad
Right.
is that?
Take some coconut oil, Sherrie,
Oh.
and a little pot, and put about a teaspoon of coconut oil in here. Be brave, cut off the little bit of lipstick you have, put it in there, put that in the microwave for about 30 seconds, it'll melt. Pour it into a little empty lip balm, like a Vaseline container or something. Put it in the freezer, and then you will have your very own
Wow.
coconut-scented lip balm in your favourite lip colour, and it'll be a tinny.
Ooh.
And
That's
that's
amazing.
another 2-3 bullets of
I think
lipstick
that's
in there.
brilliant. I was
That
told,
is.
I was told Levoir
like
to
that.
stick it into something hot.
Yeah,
Is that
so
not
put it in
right then?
a little glass, something you can put in the microwave. So just slice the bit off, be brave, dig it all out, put it in. I've got like a little glass.
Wow.
How long
Darling.
the microwave?
Oh, just till it's melted, so not long.
Okay.
You'll find the coconut oil
there
will
is
melt instantly. The lipstick might take longer.
There is a question. Somebody's emailed in, and it's George Bradwell from Notting Hill said that he's seen you in cabaret, and it must be, and you were sensational. But I mean, do you miss that now? And how are you coping in lockdown?
Do you know what I miss? Thank you for that, gorgeous George, for that amazing compliment. I miss the theatres and performing massively. Do you know what I miss? The noise of people, the hubbub. I want to sit in a noisy coffee shop or restaurant and just hear the noise of conversation. You don't realise how silent lockdown can
Your
be.
world
I think
is.
that's the biggest thing.
It is.
You do a live show though, don't you, darling?
I'm doing endless live shows. I mean, I'm trying to help everyone, even yourselves, by just appearing on as many things as possible. I'm doing my own show. My Facebook, every show, I'm doing a show on Wednesday nights with Rosemary Schrager, where Rosemary Schrager is teaching me to cook. So, you know when you get a recipe book out and yours never looks like a picture? Never does it? Well, I'm going to cook exactly the same as her in real time, and we're going to see why, and if I can match a real chef. That's happening every Wednesday.
Lovely.
She's mad. Rosemary
Like
Schrager.
that. Rosemary,
That's
great.
And then do you do a Friday show as well?
I do my Friday shows, yes, a live cabaret show, and I also do my radio show on BBC Three Counties on a Sunday. Very busy.
Ooh.
I'm a little bit bitter, actually.
A little bit. No, darling, this must be the most time you've ever not gone out, because Harriet is the biggest socialite I'll ever know.
Yeah.
Well,
I
know, it's extraordinary.
Oh, yes, go on.
Voix, can I ask you, have you got a tip for the body? What you do?
Show us the problem and I'll help you.
She can't.
Well,
it's too heavy to lift.
You know, everything is falling down anyway. But what can you put on your body? Because I don't know about anybody else, but I've dried up and I need to help. Coconut oil, maybe.
Yes, use this. Once you've done
there you go.
Because you've already dug out the 80s wardrobe, because I can see the jacket there. Sponsored by Stabilo highlighter, Sherrie Hewson today.
Yeah.
You could wear a Mr. Motivator onesie and just hike it all up.
Well, I just need something to, when you look at your skin and it kind of,
but it comes,
you don't know what happened.
It comes from the inside. And I think if you start taking, and this is genuine, I think if you start taking some, do you take cod liver oil?
No.
That's really good.
Because apart from your joints, it makes your skin, everything about you, to make your skin less dry and feeling less dry, it comes from a lot from what you're eating as well, and a lot of the vitamins and minerals that you put in will help you glow. I'll help you. When we go shopping and you take me to find some of those tops, we'll get you some vitamins and minerals.
And Sherrie, you do know that you can actually wash your body, not just your hands. Because I know we're all being told to wash our hands, but it does mean you can wash your body, Sherrie, as well. Don't forget that. Yeah.
Darling, will you give us a little song?
Oh, I would love to, but because you are the Wonderbirds, I think we're going to do the song Le Voix and the Wonderbirds.
Great! Yay!
So you're going to join it. Now, it's a bit physical. You don't have to do much, but I need you at some point all to turn away from the camera, and then we're going to turn back, okay? Think of it as an exercise class for Le Voix, because I am worried about how much you're all just sat down eating biscuits and drinking tea. So let me just have a quick drink, and then we will...
Okay.
At 4 in the afternoon, you've got a cocktail.
Of course, I've got. You taught me the way, Harriet. Making my own twinkle.
Yay!
Right. So you are going to sing the words. Turn around.
All right.
Yes. We're going to have a rehearsal, Wonderbirds. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Turn around.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. Sherrie, don't dip your head too forward. I'm worried your wig will fall off. Right. Okay. Turn around and face away from the camera, and I'm going to start the music. And every time you sing the words turn around, you've got to turn back to the camera. This is choreography with the Wonderbirds.
It's a
yeah. You can see where you've slept at the back, Sherrie. Right. Here we go.
Facing away.
Okay, Wonderbirds. After 3, 3, 2, 1, go.
Turn around.
Then turn back. Little bit lonely, and you're never coming round. Go.
Turn around.
Every now and then,
Turn around.
Little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears.
Turn around.
Every time I get a little bit nervous, the best of all the kids have combined.
Turn around.
Every now and then, turn back, little bit terrified. Then I see the look in your eyes.
Turn around.
Yes. Every now and then I fall apart.
Turn around.
Yes. Every now and then I fall apart. Arms in the air. I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. And if you'll only hold me tight,
turn around,
we'll
Sherrie.
be holding on forever, and we'll only be making it right, because we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. I don't know what to do. I'm always in the dark, living it. Oh, that's it. Stop. Very dramatic. I've got elderly neighbours. You were sensational.
I think we might have almost.
Oh my gosh! Look at that. Oh no!
It's because I was singing.
Music. Animals are drawn to music, you see.
Yeah, of course.
I think the dog thinks Debbie was in pain with her singing.
Yeah. So did we.
Please, will you come back, darling?
Oh, I would love to come back. I've got so many more tips. And Sherrie, have a shower.
Yes.
Keep making those hats. I think Philip Tracy will be on your doorstep the minute lockdown is lifted. Debbie, just keep embracing the dogs. And Harriet, keep fabulous. You are the most well-lit person on this video, I must say. And every week it's a picture of a different show she's been in behind her. She's not stupid.
No, dear.
Oh, no.
Hashtag showbiz.
Showbiz. Keep wearing the Voix lipstick and I love you all.
Love you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, we've actually done a workout with her. I mean, it's extraordinary.
We have.
We were singing, dancing, performing.
Oh, look at her makeup. I mean, how can she look that beautiful this time of day? You know, it's not even, it's just not even early evening, it's afternoon.
I know.
Beautiful makeup.
I know.
It just,
I know.
you just kind of, you know, you just
Stunning.
kind of want her to come over and make you up, don't you really?
Such amazing tips as well.
Yes.
I know.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that with my lipstick right now.
Yes, so am
Amazing.
I.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea. Do
Yeah,
amazing.
you have any coconut oil, Sherrie?
No.
You need to go and get some then.
Yes, I will.
Yes.
Perhaps
And
it would
I was going to
perhaps
say
it
you
would
can
work
eat.
with Vaseline, you know. It might work
Yeah.
with Vaseline.
You
I
could
would-
eat
I would-
coconut oil as well.
Yeah, but I would
certainly
I'd do what he
coconut
suggested
oil.
first, because it melts differently, doesn't it, to Vaseline, probably.
Yes.
Yeah,
does.
you have to be careful with coconut. You can't eat it all, Dee. Don't eat all coconut oil.
No. You have to
No.
have a special one, but it is very
Yeah.
good for you, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I once put it on my eyebrows when I had my eyebrows tattooed.
Lasered.
And they said to
Tattooed.
put on some coconut oil, and then my eyebrows were allergic to it, and I ended up with these instead of tattooed
No.
brown eyebrows, I ended up with great big red things sticking out.
Oh.
hang on,
Allergic to the coconut
excuse
oil.
me, rewind. You tattooed your eyebrows?
Yes. eyebrow
Amazing! I
tattoo.
didn't know that. Oh my God, how amazing!
Oh.
Very good.
Yeah, very
Lots of
good.
people have tattooed eyebrows, don't
Yeah, it's fantastic. I didn't know
Yes,
you had
they
it. It's
do.
wonderful.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
do because mine got very thin because I've got an underactive thyroid. Sorry, to
Me
bring you
too.
into my yes.
too.
Well, okay, we're all underactive
Everyone.
thyroids. That's interesting. Did you
Have we
know?
all got it?
and I don't know if
Yes.
you- Isn't that interesting? It must be all the women of our age group. Perhaps we all suffer from this. But if you have an underactive thyroid, the hair on your eyebrows thins very quickly in the middle.
Oh,
Did you know that?
Yes.
Is that what happened to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Same here.
So that's one of the symptoms.
Straight to a
So that's
tattooist.
why I had my eyebrows tattooed.
Girls, we can go out as a list and we can get a 2-for or a 3-for for tattooed eyebrows. We can go and you can take it, Debbie.
Do that.
We'll go and do that.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
That's a great idea.
If anybody out there would like to tattoo the Wonderbirds eyebrows when we can get back, when we're allowed
and
to
what
fly
they
out
could
the
do, and what they could do, they could write Wonderbirds in the eyebrows.
No.
Maybe, perhaps not. No.
She's been on the Prosecco again. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Listen, what's happening Friday?
Yes.
Oh yes, Friday. Braden Bent is coming in. Do you guys know who he is? He's a little.
Yes.
Well, you tell us
heard
who
of
he
him.
is then.
Yes, I've heard of him, and I've seen his video. He's such a great presenter.
And
I mean, he did this amazing thing. Yeah, he's a little boy.
Yeah.
But he's at a very early age, and he's actually interviewed amazing people. Paul McCartney was my favourite. It was hilarious.
Yeah. He's interviewed the most amazing people. He's only, I think he's 12 or 13 years old. He started off at Manchester United TV. That's how he started. But he's just so fantastic. And I wondered how he was doing in lockdown with his parents. It must be hard for a 12-year-old kid. So he's going to come in and tell us how it is.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
For all those 12-year-old kids out there as well to watch him, I think that would be brilliant.
Yeah.
Very
so we're
inspirational.
they're watching and his parents.
Now, aren't there videos and podcasts, and they're all trying out there now, which
Absolutely.
is one of the good things that's come out of this lockdown is people are, even kids are thinking out of the box. What are we going to do? And they're writing stuff and presenting stuff, and so good things have come out of this dreadful situation.
Exactly.
Families united,
Yes, and the best thing for us to come out of this situation is us.
The Wonderbirds.
The Wonderbirds. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching today, and we shall see you
Friday.
Yes.
Friday.
Bye.
Bye.